Hi, everybody. Mind the Wild. I'm out here in the slightly cold afternoon in March. A snowstorm is supposed to be hitting this way, so I thought I'd get the last element, Earth, in and channel her before she got all covered up again, and it turned too cold. So let's see what she has to say. Thank you for being here. Much love to you. Speaking to you is a frequency of matter that is, rather than the earth, this confusion you may find in terms, the planet that we find ourselves on. What you are talking to now is this configuration of matter that arranges and gives life to it. So a more, let's say, precise definition of my frequency could be soil. You could think, of course, of me as the solid state energy that matter attains. You have this within your idea of the elements, things being liquid, solid, gaseous, or plasmatic. But you could also think of me as the primordial soil that gives life to everything. And in that way, I am a great memory bank of wisdom. The energy you find this soil is slower than the energy that is stored in any of the other four elements that you usually work with. In my energy, there is receptivity, a yielding to time, a yielding to processes that have to play themselves out at their own pace and at a frequency that is adapted to vital codes. So what I'm aiming at here is that I am always a container for different energies, and those energies are always vital. They are always aiming to give life by breaking down and restoring. And so you find that connecting to my energy in your life also means that you allow for the underground forces that are also a part of your existence to do their work, to digest what you surrender to them, to process the seeds that you give over, indeed that you also yield to the ground, and then the ground will give back in return to you greater yields. Notice then again this energy, sometimes known as Kun, we believe, or receptive force, the second hexagram in your system of the I Ching, this idea of receptivity, how this builds a greater yield. So the more patience you can invest in what you surrender to this process, and indeed the more you can surrender to the trust in this process, that I will return what you have surrendered to me, that my energy is solid and steady, and that it balances out those things that need to be balanced out when they are surrendered to the balancing processes, to the darkness that will give way to new life. When you do that, you will find that quite automatically things are brought forward, that there is an adaptability taking place. So much as if you introduce foreign seeds or old seeds to a foreign soil, you will find that there will be a process of natural selection taking place, and they will adapt to the environment in better and better ways. So when you surrender things to the soil within, to those forces that exist and keep you upright, even as you do not notice them, as you surrender them to the great platform that is your existence, you find that the things that are returned to you are also better and better suited for your existence, better suited for your life in general, better suited to the soil of your unique garden, to the place where you cultivate the flowers and fruits you have selected. And so this process, this dedication, this cultivation of the unknown in your life as a solid state, as something you know shortly will return unknown bounties to you, just as you are aware that when you fall asleep, you cannot predict your dreams, but you are aware that dreams will find you when you need them. This is the gift of earth in your life. This is the great and rich substance that allows for things to be sustained, steady, ever growing, founded on a steady base of life, even as they shoot upwards. So notice that the higher you want to go in your life, the more you should connect to earth, to the soil, the more you should root yourself in this living murky darkness from where life arises. Thank you for honoring my energy, my love to all that lives. Farewell. That was the element of earth. I hope it served you somehow. Much love to you out there.